hope you're doing well. I'm just going to do a short video here on the Bank of England base rate. Obviously, it stayed the same, 3.75%, and what that might mean to you and your finances. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and that'll be helpful. And this is true as of 1st of May 2026. Basically, so yeah, the Bank of England base rate, which obviously affects you in the UK, has been held at 3.75%. So basically, if your bank account or cash ISA or what have you is giving you less than 3.75%, the very basic is you are effectively losing value if it's less than the 3.75%. There's a lot of options that are above this, and it's basically then just looking at the trade-off there. This isn't financial advice, but just some ideas that you might want to look into. So, for example, if you have money in trading 2 and 2, you might get 3.8% at the moment, so that's 0.05% higher than base rate. So technically you're not losing money, but you're never really going to get very much from that. So that's where you need to potentially be looking at things like stocks and shares ISAs, where obviously the market performance beats the or the plan is that the market performance of, for example, 8% a year, which isn't a guarantee, but if that beats 3.75%, then you've made 4.25% over the base rate. And then there's if you want to get something that's I suppose more stable than the market, as in the market tends to beat inflation, like it's historically done 8 to 10% generally, but obviously it depends on what market you pick and so on. But if you want something a bit more stable than that, that is also exempt of tax, so like stocks and shares ISA is free of tax, and then a cash ISA is also free of tax. And if you want a steady income, there's fixed ones. You do have to lock away the money for about a year, but you can get 4.5% with, I think Tesco Bank do one, and there's a few other providers. If you're happy for it to be variable, you won't get much of a better rate, unfortunately, because they'll do like an introductory rate for 12 months, but like Moneybox do a 4.52%. So almost, if that's what you want, it might be that the 1 year fixed is good. There were ones that were like 4.55% for 18 months, but it's marginally better than the 1 year option. And then obviously there's products like lifetime ISAs, which, because you get the 25% bonus up to £1,000 a year, or if you've got a small amount and you're specifically looking to buy a house in over a year time, obviously the 25% massively outperforms the 3.75%. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe.